Have you ever wondered if you need to work with a life coach? Or maybe you've wondered, what is it a life coach can do for me? In a lot of my initial conversations with clients, those sorts of questions come up. And so today, I thought I would take 3 of the primary things a good life coach can help you do and share those with you today. Stay tuned. Hi, my name is Diane Martinez. I'm a certified holistic life coach, and welcome to my channel, Conscious Creating Life Coaching. I'm really glad that you're here. So in those initial conversations, so many people want to know, it's like, what can you do with me? Many times people have worked with therapists in the past who come to me, and they have done much work to heal past traumas or to process some things that have gone on before. But they sense that there's another kind of guidance or support that they need, and they're wondering if life coaching could be it. And so when we have these conversations, these are some of the things I share with those prospective clients and what I would like to share with you today. So the first thing that a good life coach can help you do is to develop awareness. Now, awareness is key to making any meaningful change in your life. And certainly that's something that a life coach can help you do, because life coaching is meant to be empowering. It's not where we want to be a crutch for you, but where we help you find your own strength. And part of that, a huge part of that, is developing awareness. Now you might be wondering, okay, awareness of what? Awareness of your thoughts and patterns of thought. Because here's the thing, most of us have, in fact, I would say maybe all of us have a voice in our head that is yammering on almost 24/7. If you wake up in the middle of the night, chances are you're catching that voice already spinning something, usually negativity. And if we are not aware of that, you can go your entire life under that voice of negativity and fear and criticism, and that greatly limits your ability to enjoy your life and to create meaningful, happy things. So the first step is to become aware of it. Yes, there's a voice in my head, and to tune into it. What are the thoughts that are most plaguing to you? Do you spend maybe more time regretting things that have gone on in the past or things that didn't happen in the past? Or perhaps you're fearful of the future and anxious about how things will work out in your life. Or it could be that a lot of time is just spent criticizing yourself, finding fault, being mean. Sometimes we are just absolutely vicious to ourselves. Or perhaps finding blame in other people, criticizing them. When we bring our awareness to that, it's not so we can judge ourselves, but so you can just understand. Because once you have awareness of it, you're creating a gap between those thoughts and you. When you do that, you're no longer controlled by them. You can observe them. And in that gap that you create, that's your point of power, where you can make other choices and choose other thoughts. So developing awareness of that is a huge thing for a life coach to help you with. A second thing that is really important for people, one of the things I help my clients do, is to cultivate a sense of self-love and acceptance. Now, there are so many misconceptions about that. I almost hesitate to say it because you're like, oh, not that. Here's what it is. If you hate yourself, if you think that you are a sorry mess or that you don't deserve to be happy, no amount of work on yourself will really get any traction or take effect because you don't think you're worthy of it. If you were raised in a family that didn't teach you you were valuable or precious or loved, we need to work on cultivating that sense of self-love and acceptance, because that is the point from which you take those steps and are able to create, manifest, achieve the things that will bring you fulfillment and meaning in your life. If you think you're not worthy of it, you won't be able to achieve what you want. That's just the way it goes. Now, self-love doesn't mean that you think that you're better than anybody else or that you're all that. No, it just means that, yeah, I'm here. I have a right to be here. I have value as a human being. and I accept myself as I am. Some people think it's like, oh, that's arrogant. That's wrong to be prideful. Not prideful. Pride is thinking you're better than other people. Self-love and acceptance means that you just appreciate yourself, that you accept yourself as you are. You understand that there are things that you need to work on probably and stuff, but that's okay. Think of how you love a new puppy that you get or a baby. Are they perfect? Of course not, right? Especially I'm thinking of a new puppy chewing up shoes, having accidents, yipping and barking through the night. Those are not perfect behaviors, but do you love and accept that puppy? Of course you do. If you can have that same sort of feeling for yourself, no, I'm not perfect, but I appreciate myself. I accept myself, and I see myself as worthy of a happy life. So that is, again, another key step in helping people own their power, which is the name of my 3-month program. And one of the other things that I do for clients I'd like to highlight for you today is to help you identify your best next steps. So many times we overvalue this long-range plan for our lives. Oh, in 5 years I want to be doing this. In 10 years I want to be doing that. This is what I want from my life down the line. Life changes so fast, especially these days when it seems like there's so much chaos and things are changing so quickly. One of the very best things you can have is just what your best next step is. Because life is not a script. It is not something that's already written and you're just trying to find it and follow it. Not at all. Life is your journey to walk, and you create that journey with the steps and the actions that you take. So to get clear on what it is you want for yourself and to identify what are my best next steps. Is it to polish up my resume? Maybe it's to spend more time on me, just about working on my overall well-being, maybe prioritizing sleep, getting outside and taking a walk every day because I'm creating too much anxiety for myself. Identifying your best next steps will put the wheels in motion that will help you achieve what you want to accomplish in your life. And, as you take each step, the next one lights up so that it's not, like I said, some pre-scripted plan that you're supposed to follow, but something that you choose as you go step by step. And when you are accepting of yourself, when you have awareness of what your triggers are, what your values are, you are able to take those steps with great confidence and joy. And that's what really turns people's lives around. Yes, there will always be challenges, but when you can go through life with that quiet confidence, man, that's a sweet spot to find. So if that sounds good for you, I have got 2 spaces left in my 3-month Own Your Power program. So if you would be interested in working one-on-one with me, check that out in the link below. And if you enjoyed this content, I hope you will give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It's free for you and it helps get this message out to more people. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, I have got a Patreon group that's for women only, where we go deep into these life coaching topics to really consciously walk our journey together in a tribe of like-minded women, and it's a really powerful thing. So know that you can join in there if you are interested. I hope this has been helpful to you, and until next time, my friend, create your day consciously. Bye for now.